Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome back to What Shall We Do Next. I'm Mike, your host, and I hope you guys are having the best day ever. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today I thought I would do something a little different, a little out of my usual lane. As you can tell, I'm a horror fan. That's what I do most of the time, and whenever I do a movie review, I tend to do horror movies. But today I thought I would do something else, even though I'm a little late to the game here. But a couple of weeks ago, I watched the Friends reunion, and Friends is one of in fact, I think to this day, it still is my most favorite series ever. I still have, actually, all of my... Oh, damn it, I should have brought it here and showed you guys, but I still have my DVD collection. I got the DVD collection for my 15th birthday, and that was 13 years ago, almost 14 years ago, and I remember getting it for my 15th birthday, or it was Christmas or something, and I've just had it ever since. And when I sold, I went through a phase of, like, selling all of my things, and I literally sold everything that I had. But one of the things that I kept hold of was the Friends series, the all 10 seasons. Now, I'm a 90s kid. I've grown up with Friends. I feel like that's why it means so much to me. Whenever I was like going through a hard time or anything like that, Friends always did. And I hear this a lot from people. Like, I never really thought about this, but like, you know, listening to people doing reviews or talking about it on Twitter, like when the reunion just came out and people watched it, seeing how really like meaningful, even in the Friends reunion movie, I guess you could call it, even though it's more like a documentary style, like kind of look back at the past style thing. It's kind of like a movie, so I'm just going to call it a movie. But in the movie, there's like clips of strangers, just people walking the streets, and they're interviewing them about Friends, and they're talking about how it made them feel. And a lot of them, like even on Twitter, people are saying the same thing that I felt. Like, you know, growing up, it was like, it just made you happy. And still to this day, I laugh at Friends. It's still funny. It's still relevant. Even after so many years, it's crazy. And I think to this day, it's still like the most watched series of all time. I might be wrong, but I did hear that somewhere, that it's at least one of the biggest series ever. But I just thought for this video, I would come on here, do a little review on it, I guess, and give my opinions. And I do have some ups and downs with it. It was a little, I gotta be honest, the first 5 minutes, I was literally tearing up. Just even when, right at the beginning, when Ross or David Schwimmer walked in, and he sees the apartment, and he's just like taking it in, and I just got chills all over my body. I'm getting chills right now just thinking about that, but it just made me like emotional. I don't know why. It's just like looking back in the past, it's crazy. And I can't really imagine how they must have felt, because like I think they even said in it that they knew where they were going to see each other, and they knew they were going to be like talking about the series and stuff like that, but they didn't really know that they were going to be walking into the set and all of that stuff. So it must have been like crazy for them to experience that, especially since they made sure like everything was exactly how it was. But it was really emotional. I definitely felt sadness. I felt somewhat nostalgic and a little sad, and it was crazy how like it was an emotional roller coaster. It was also really funny, and I love how they did like little activities like rereading the scripts that they once read in some of the episodes, and that was really funny. Like Ross reading the one where he sees Chandler and Monica through the ugly naked guy's window, and he like screams and stuff like that with Rachel and Phoebe. And it's just like the little things like that was just hilarious. But there was a couple of things which I kind of knew was gonna let it down, in my opinion anyway. I'm not a big fan of like the modern celebrities like Lady Gaga. I didn't really think she was necessary to put in there when she sang Smelly Cat with Phoebe on the couch of the Central Perk set. I didn't really think Lady Gaga was necessary. I didn't see the point in that. In my opinion, it would have been better if it was just Phoebe. And even the background singers that came in and like joined in, I feel like that was okay, because that did happen. I remember that happened in one of the episodes where she had like backing singers. I think it was the one where they were going to do like a music video for the Smelly Cat, and Phoebe just wasn't happy with it at all. I just didn't like Lady Gaga, really didn't need to be there. And I'm not a big fan of James Corden either. Honestly, like I don't really think he was necessary to be the host of the whole thing. But it was still pretty cool how they had like Justin Bieber come out wearing the Sputnik potato costume that Ross was wearing, and they had some celebrities come out wearing some of the actual costumes that they wore on the set so many years ago. I thought that was pretty cool, and it was pretty fun to see. Like I guess even to them it must mean something. I'm pretty sure they know, they're fully aware of how big this series was on people, and just to have people that are like celebrities like Lady Gaga and Justin Bieber coming to this and being a part of it must show them, because there must be like, this sounds kind of sad, but you know, people, like, they get older, celebrities, and they lose their relevancy. They don't seem to work as much anymore, and if they do, it's kind of low budget things that nobody really ever hears of. And I think for them, it must make them feel good to know that, like, you know, even these world's most popular celebrities are participating in this, meaning like everybody's lives have been touched by this series in one way or another. And I love how they had also like the people that you didn't really think about too much, like Gunther. They had him, they did like a Zoom call with him on a big screen. It was just like, it was nice to see some of the guys again, like that were there. And you kind of forget about them over time. And such as the guy with the, what's his name again? The guy with the monkey, the old guy upstairs, and he's like, "You owe me a monkey." They had him come back, and honestly, like, he was old back then, and he hasn't aged at all. Like, it's crazy. But overall, it was just perfectly done, and I was a little worried about the whole Friends reunion, I know. And I think even Lisa Kudrow put it pretty well when she said about the reunion. She didn't really want to do a reunion because it would have like had to unravel all of these character stories, and at the end of the series they all ended on good terms. Like, everything was going good. Ross and Rachel finally got together after freaking 10 years of waiting, and like Chandler and Monica got their babies, and Phoebe was happy with Mike, and Joey was just Joey, you know, he's always happy. So like, it was just, well, he wasn't really happy, but you know, he had good things going on in his life too. So it was kind of like, it all ended on good terms for everybody. And I agree with Lisa Kudrow that, you know, unraveling these stories, you would have to make a story out of it, meaning there would have to be some kind of drama, meaning something's gonna go wrong, or, you know, Ross and Rachel are gonna bring up the freaking break thing again. And it's just like, is it worth it? You know, I think some things are better left untouched, because if they had brought it out like in a new series and did all of that, I just think it would have killed it. It just wouldn't have been good. And I really wanted, you know, I think everybody just wants to feel that feeling of excitement. Oh, there's a new series coming out. Knowing that there's never going to be one. But I think this, because so many people for like years and years and years have been begging for like a new series or a movie, I think it's clear to everyone that everyone wanted like the return of the Friends, but going about that would have been very, very dangerous, and it could have led to a disastrous ending, you know, not necessarily for the characters, but it would have just ruined the Friends franchise, and you don't really want to do that. So I love the way they did acknowledge it. They made this happen, and the way they ended it in this documentary style, like looking back on the past and, you know, getting personal with them, even like Matthew Perry opening up about his alcohol and, you know, how he used to feel on stage and stuff like that, and how he would like have these panic attacks when the audience wouldn't laugh at his jokes and stuff like that. It was kind of nice to know how they were feeling, and you know, it was funny, it was sad, and it was a good way to close this whole Friends thing. Sad as that is to say, it was a nice ending. But yeah, I really do, I agree with the way they went with it. I was a little nervous about it being documentary style, but honestly, I was happy with the way it ended. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section, what did you think of the Friends reunion? I watched it on HBOMax. If you haven't watched it, it is still there, I believe. So go check it out, and let me know what you think of it, or you probably already watched it. I mean, I know I'm a little late to the game. I watched it a few weeks ago, but I just thought today I would like do a little review on it. But I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Remember, the most important thing, chase your dreams and keep on fighting. Peace out, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoy my videos and you would like to support me and my channel more, and also be featured in my videos, go check out my Patreon. Link is in the description. I would really appreciate any help you guys have to offer. As you can see, we have different tiers, different rewards, so go over there, check it out, and I would really appreciate that. Every little helps. Thank you so much. And also, guys, don't forget to subscribe with the notification bell on, and also follow me on all my social media. I have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and even Snapchat. So go follow me on all of those, and remember the most important thing, I love you guys, and chase your dreams.